Hey guys, it's story time. Okay, now this story is actually a pretty sad story, so govern yourself accordingly. Okay, because I got called out on a job where there was a couple who they were married for like 40 years or so, so they were a little bit older in age, pretty, well seasoned, and so I went out there thinking initially that it was going to be a move, because I also am a professional moving organizer where I actually declutter the home before we pack the home. We get them ready to move into their new home. I schedule the moving company. I schedule the junk removal. I schedule the deep cleaning. Okay. These are the things I do as a professional moving organizer. I help you organize your move. Okay, aside from that fact, I went out there, do an assessment to check and see, what needed to be packed, what was the process, when were they moving, all the things that I normally do on an assessment. But unfortunately, when I went out there, we did our walkthrough, and there was a lot of stuff. It was a hoarded house. It was really busy. It wasn't like a lot of food all over the place. No, it was a lot of boxes, a lot of collectibles, a lot of things in bins just filled all the way to the ceiling. So it was a lot, and it was going to be a lot of work. And the husband, once we did the walkthrough, we sat down and he said, "We're getting a divorce." And he was so just done. He said, "We're getting a divorce. I can't take it anymore. I have asked her to clean up. I have asked her to get rid of some of these things. She won't get rid of it. And I can't take this anymore." And the wife was just sitting there. And she said, "He already moved out." She was hurting. She needed help, a lot of help, because she didn't realize what she was doing was not just about her, it was affecting him so much to the point where he just couldn't take it. The kids, of course, adult kids, were upset that they were going through a divorce. They didn't want that to happen. Nobody does. But as we deal with the harassed housekeeper, like I said, it doesn't have to be male, female, none of that, doesn't matter. Anybody can feel like the harassed housekeeper, like they're beating their head against the wall. It's real, and it does cause divorce. It can lead to divorce. It's not okay for you to overtake everyone's space. And we have to be conscious of that. And sometimes getting a mental health evaluation is necessary because, believe it or not, hoarding is a mental illness. So as I close out this segment of the harassed housekeeper, I encourage you to try your best to work together, respect your mate, because it's hard on them and it's hurting them, and they're stressed out. And it's okay to get help, but you have to see where the error of your way is. And for the person that's on the receiving end, if the person doesn't see it, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Um, the person has to see it. It doesn't matter if you call in 50,000 people. If they don't see it, they don't acknowledge it, they can't fix it. And that's not your fault. So please don't feel guilty for that. You deserve to have peace. Okay? So that's it for my little story time today. But we're going to move on to the next topic of this discussion, and that is the nostalgic knee deeper. This is going to get into hoarding and how it affects the family, how it affects the person, what they're dealing with. So guys, stay tuned, and I really appreciate you all watching the videos and staying in tuned. Have a great day.